Alright everybody, welcome back. It has been a long time since I've done a video, but welcome back to Let's See What Happens. This one's just me, and we're going to be playing Subnautica. I've played this off and on for a while. It's getting very close to release. In fact, it's going to be in 4 days. The full release will be out. I wanted to play a little bit of some of the updates before the release, and then I'm going to try and play after the release and they get all the bugs worked out of full release, you know, stuff like that. So let's dive right in. We're going to start a new game and we're going to do survival. Alright. So I really love Subnautica because it's fun and relaxing and visually stunning and also terrifying without being a horror game. So it's really, you know, it's got everything for everybody. And a lot of load time here in the beginning. So basically, in Subnautica, you crash land on a fully aquatic planet. And you explore, you build a base, you craft things. But the twist from all of the other survival and crafting games is that it's all, for the most part, underwater. There are small spots of land. There are a few islands in the game that you can find. But for the most part, it is all underwater. And there are terrifying things down in the depths. So I'm going to see how far we can get in the next couple of days, and then when release comes out, I'll start over from the beginning, probably play with my wife. It's also got great background music. Ah, here we go. Fantastic. Press any button to continue.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
I wish I could look around a little bit more. And shockwave. Oh. Smack. Oh. That's a great way to ruin your weekend. All right. So let's get this fire out first. All right. Okay. Oh. Booting in emergency mode.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
Yeah, could have been a lot worse.
This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
All right. So, I don't need that for right now. So in this fabricator kit, every few hours game time, I think, it gives you a new medical kit. So that's nice. Now let's see what we've got in here. Probably put that away. Take one each of the food and water. Whoop. Because that is going to be important. So, the fabricator is going to let us build. This is our main crafting station, so we can craft all sorts of stuff. And you'll be able to build more of these in a base later, and then in the submersibles that you can use. And oh, whoa.
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
That's an awful lot of dead folk, you would think. Like, that ship is huge. So, this is Subnautica. Well, this is part of it. We've got basically nothing but water in all directions. So let's see what we can find. Oh, boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. So you can, you can catch the fish. Where'd he go? Magic. If you're fast enough, you can catch the fish. And peepers. And you can break limestone for titanium. You can also look for chunks of the aurora and stay away from those guys with their butts. Because they poop out those things that explode. Oh, right. Oh, I almost forgot that you need oxygen. Otherwise, you'll die. Alright, let's go into this cave. And see, I know a few things that we need for some of the starting... Ooh, that's new. For some of the starting recipes. Oh, shit. Oh, double shit. Oh, those things are like little living depth charges. But they also leave behind cave sulfur.
Oxygen.
Ah, crud. And you need cave sulfur to build some stuff. To the surface. Alright. So, let's get some more titanium. Let's kind of keep it there. Should name our little life raft. I'll work on that. So, we need to get some more titanium. And some quartz, I think. If we get some quartz, that'd be great. And... Oh, that's fun. You can find all sorts of fun little things like that all over the place.
Copper is an essential component of all power equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Unlikely but plausible survivability. Whoa. Oh, it's one of those barracuda-looking things. All right, well then let's go back to the surface real quick. So everything you need to know is right there on your HUD, down on the left-hand side. You've got oxygen, overall health, food, and water. So you got to work with all of that. Let's pick up an acid mushroom. I think we'll need that a little bit to make batteries. Some titanium. Acid mushrooms. The very beginning is a lot of this. It's a lot of short dives, grabbing salt and quartz. Oh, perfect. This is kind of the mother lode, this big coral pipe. Come here, peepers. Oh, I just want to catch you. Oh, that's all I want.
A new creature discovered.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, heck.
Oxygen.
Yeah, oh, that's a cave down. I don't need to do that. I know. I'm swimming to the surface. Luckily, this thing is very, very close to the surface. Ha! And you do have a couple of seconds once it reaches 0 before you actually suffocate. I'm not seeing any pieces of the ship on the ground. There's usually tons of them, and I'm finding 0. Let's look a little bit harder. Keep an idea of where this big pipe is, because I'll be plundering that for the goods. Ah, haha, there we go. So that's some metal salvage, and it's always going to give you titanium. Titanium is the main resource that you need pretty much throughout the entire game. There's not really another base metal that builds. It's the it's the building block for everything. Let's see if we can find just a little more. Ah, down there, perfect. And then we'll get back into our life raft and see if we can find, or see if we can make some more things. Definitely going to try and make a tank and...
Oxygen.
I know, oxygen. We need a tank, a repair tool, a scanner would be really nice. Unfortunately, that means I do have to go into the kelp forest. I'm gonna watch out for those big barracuda-looking dudes. Get one of those, and really quick, just some creepvine clusters. Inventory full. Okay, up. There, we'll go back towards our raft.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
So I didn't know this in all the other times that I've played, but you start in a swimsuit, or in a scuba suit. Wetsuit, that's what it's called. You start the game in a wetsuit, so that seems, I don't know. You get into your little life raft here in a wetsuit instead of like finding one inside, which is just weird, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna make all this titanium from the scrap. Cool. And we're gonna cook a peeper real quick. So
The
that we can
fabricator
eat it.
cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Oh, inventory full. Crud. Okay, let's chuck a couple of things in here. Well, let's eat that. And then let's throw the acid mushrooms in there. I keep hitting escape and not... There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Tools. I don't need a flare.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
Okay. So, let's make some glass. And then we'll make some silicone rubber to do the, what was it? To make the repair tool. So we can have that right off the bat. We can repair all the stuff in the life raft and at least stop all the sparking and most of the smoke. Alright. Another silicone rubber. Go back down into tools, make a knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Kind of makes you want to know what happened on Abraxas Prime. Alright, so let's make as much of this silicone as we can. That frees up room in our inventory. It's the creepvine seed cluster and the scrap metal take up a lot of space. And there we go.
Lifeboat secondary systems online.
There we
Full
go.
environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
Okay. let's go ahead and repair the radio too. Alright. Much better.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Alright, we'll listen to that in just a second. Alright, here we go. Radio online.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue
That's
to monitor
basically
for
never.
emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Okay. Yeah, so basically I'll get SOSs piped into the radio, and then I'll get to go find the life pods. So that ought to be fun. Alright, what else do we need? Equipment. So I need some silver to make the high capacity oxygen tank. Oh, I can make some fins right now. Let's do that. I'll swim faster.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment, using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
No, that's fine. So we need this scanner, which needs a battery. To make a battery... Oh, I just need to go down and get some more acid mushrooms. Let's store some stuff real quick. All that silicone for right now. Pull that out. Tuck you away. Right. Continue to do that. I think that's going to be a theme where I just hit escape instead of... Oh, tab. Alright. Well, it's gotten dark out. Okay. Let's grab a couple of acid mushrooms. I can stay under a lot longer now. I got that oxygen tank, so let's kind of take a look around as those things fart out little gas balls. I think they clog up your air intake, and they make it more difficult for you to breathe. Ooh, bladderfish.
Creature discovered. Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Alright. And then, look, it's a Gary fish. It looks like Gary from SpongeBob. Come here.
New creature discovered.
Alright. Let's go to the surface real quick. And then we'll come back in through this pipe one more time. Try and get all this stuff while we're here. See if we can get some salt. What's through here? Oh, some fish eggs. Later, when you build a base, you can have an aquarium. You can put the fish eggs in there, and they will hatch. And you can just have a fish hanging out in your aquarium. Alright, let's go make the few other things that we need. Really need to make that scanner. And I can start getting some of the more complicated blueprints. Alright. Basic materials. Battery. Let's make 2 batteries.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired. Okay. Let's make some more glass. Okay. Tools. Ha ha ha. Scanner. That's exactly what we need.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
That's right. So, Yeah, if we're going to be doing anything in the dark, let's go ahead and build a flashlight for right now until we can make the Sea Glide. I think it's got a flashlight on it, so you know, we'll go from there. All right, I think that's about good. We're going to wrap it up right here, staring out at into the distance, into the battered and busted Aurora. So that's going to be it for this episode. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of it, and we'll see you next time on Let's See What Happens.